Hormonal coordination in plants and animals. A comprehensive exploration of chemical messengers that regulate biological processes across organisms. Lesson overview. Hormones and endocrine glands. Definition, characteristics and general functions. Animal hormones. Pituitary, thyroid, pancreatic, adrenal, and reproductive hormones. Plant hormones. Types, functions, and agricultural applications. What are hormones? Chemical messengers. Hormones are chemical substances produced by endocrine, ductless, glands, secreted directly into the bloodstream, and circulated to exert effects on target organs. Biological regulators. They regulate vital biological reactions, speeding them up or slowing them down, and are active in processes like homeostasis, growth, and metabolism. Inactivation and excretion. After their actions are complete, hormones are inactivated in the liver and subsequently excreted from the body in urine. Characteristics of hormones. Potent in small quantities. Hormones are effective in very minute amounts, capable of producing significant changes throughout the body. Specific target action. Most hormones act on particular target organs or tissues, though some, like thyroxine, influence nearly all body cells. Chemical messengers. Produced in one part of an organism, hormones are transported to distant sites to exert their specific effects. Regulatory and coordinative role. They play a crucial role in controlling and coordinating various biological processes to maintain the body's normal functions. The pituitary, the master gland. Central regulator. Located below the hypothalamus, the pituitary consists of anterior and posterior parts. It's called the master gland because it regulates the activities of other endocrine glands through complex homeostatic mechanisms. Anterior pituitary hormones, gonadotropins, FSH and LH, regulate reproductive functions. Adrenocorticotropic hormone, ACTH, stimulates adrenal glands. Thyroid stimulating hormone, TSH, controls thyroid gland activity. Prolactin, promotes milk production. Somatotropin, growth hormone, influences overall growth and metabolism. Posterior pituitary hormones. Antidiuretic hormone, ADH, regulates water balance in the body. Oxytocin, involved in uterine contractions during childbirth and social bonding. Growth hormone, somatotropin, functions, stimulates growth of long bones, increases metabolic rate in cells, produced primarily during childhood and adolescence. Oversecretion effects, causes gigantism in children, leading to abnormally tall stature. Undersecretion effects, causes dwarfism, resulting in abnormally short stature with normal body proportions. Thyroid hormones. Location and hormones. The thyroid gland, located in the neck near the larynx, produces three key hormones: thyroxine, T4, triiodothyronine, T3, and calcitonin. Functions of thyroxine: regulates growth and development across all body cells, increases glucose oxidation rate, boosts heat production in the body. Undersecretion disorders. Insufficient thyroid hormone can lead to cretinism in children, physical underdevelopment and mental retardation, and sluggishness along with goiter in adults. Oversecretion disorders. Excessive thyroid hormone results in symptoms like hyperactivity and increased restlessness. Calcium regulation. Parathyroid hormones. Parathormones' role: increases blood calcium by prompting release from bones. Enhanced gut absorption. Promotes greater calcium intake through the intestines. Kidney calcium retention. Minimizes calcium loss by increasing kidney reabsorption. Calcitonin's function. A thyroid hormone that actively works to lower blood calcium levels. Hyperparathyroidism risks. Excess hormone leads to fragile, soft bones prone to fractures. Hyperparathyroidism risks. Low calcium levels from undersecretion cause severe muscle spasms. Pancreatic hormones. The pancreas and islets of Langerhans. The pancreas functions as both a digestive and endocrine gland. Within it, specialized cells called islets of Langerhans produce hormones to regulate blood glucose levels. Insulin's role. Insulin helps lower blood glucose levels by enabling glucose uptake into cells and promoting its conversion into glycogen for storage. Deficiency, diabetes mellitus, leads to glucose in urine, decreased appetite, and increased thirst. Excess, hypoglycemia, causes low blood sugar levels and increased hunger. Glucagon's role. Glucagon works oppositely to insulin, increasing blood glucose levels by stimulating the liver to convert stored glycogen back into glucose. Adrenal hormones. The adrenal glands. Located atop each kidney, the adrenal glands are crucial endocrine organs, composed of two distinct parts: the outer cortex and the inner medulla, each producing unique hormones. Adrenal cortex hormones. The adrenal cortex produces hormones like glucocorticoids, e.g., cortisol, which raise blood glucose during stress, and mineralocorticoids, e.g., aldosterone, which regulate sodium and potassium levels, impacting fluid balance. Adrenal medulla hormones. The adrenal medulla secretes catecholamines such as adrenaline, epinephrine, and noradrenaline, norepinephrine. These hormones are essential for the fight-or-flight response, preparing the body for immediate action during stressful situations. Adrenaline, the emergency hormone. Cardiovascular effects. Increases heart rate and blood pressure to deliver more oxygen to muscles, preparing the body for intense activity. Respiratory effects. Increases breathing rate to maximize oxygen intake, essential for high energy demands. Visual effects. Dilates pupils, allowing more light to enter the eye and improving vision for heightened awareness. Metabolic effects. Stimulates the liver to convert stored glycogen into glucose, providing immediate energy for muscles and the brain. Adrenaline prepares the body for immediate action in times of fright, danger, and anger, activating the essential fight-or-flight response. Reproductive hormones. Male hormone testosterone. Testosterone promotes the growth and maturation of male reproductive organs and the development of male secondary sexual characteristics, including increased muscle mass, body hair growth, and voice deepening. Female hormone, estrogen. Estrogen is responsible for the development of female secondary sexual characteristics, such as breast enlargement, pubic and armpit hair growth, and hip widening. It also plays a key role in regulating the menstrual cycle. Female hormone, progesterone. Progesterone primarily inhibits ovulation during pregnancy, prepares and maintains the uterine lining for embryo implantation, and supports the early development of the embryo. Hormonal control of female reproductive cycle. Orchestrating hormones. The female reproductive cycle is a finely tuned process, regulated by a complex interplay of hormones originating from the pituitary gland and the ovaries. Pituitary gland hormones. The pituitary gland releases follicle-stimulating hormone, FSH, and luteinizing hormone, LH. FSH promotes the growth of ovarian follicles, while LH triggers ovulation, releasing an egg. Ovarian hormones, estrogen. As follicles develop, they produce estrogen. This hormone is crucial for thickening the uterine lining, preparing the uterus for a potential pregnancy. Ovarian hormones, progesterone. After ovulation, the remnant follicle produces progesterone. This hormone further maintains the uterine lining, ensuring it is ready for the implantation and early development of an embryo. Plant hormones. Overview. Potent in small doses. Plant hormones are effective in minute quantities, bringing about significant changes. Localized production and transport. They are synthesized in one part of the plant, and then transported to other areas to elicit effects. No specialized glands. Unlike animal hormones, plant hormones are not produced in dedicated glands, but rather in various plant cells. Concentration-dependent effects. Their general effects can vary significantly based on their concentration within the plant. Response to external stimuli. Plant hormones enable responses to environmental cues such as light, temperature, gravity, and touch. Slower, gradual responses. The responses initiated by plant hormones are typically slower and more gradual compared to those in animals. Types of plant hormones. Auxins. Produced at shoot apices, auxins influence cell division, elongation, and differentiation. They control phototropism, geotropism, root development, and apical dominance. Gibberellins. Found in root and stem apices, gibberellins promote growth by stimulating cell elongation and division. They also induce seed germination and increase fruit size. Cytokinins. Produced in roots, cytokinins stimulate cell division, promote lateral bud growth, and delay aging in plants. Abscisic acid. Produced in mature leaves, fruits, and root caps, abscisic acid inhibits growth, induces dormancy, controls stomata opening/closing, and helps plants withstand harsh conditions. Ethene. Produced in leaves, stems, and young fruits, ethene retards lateral bud development and hastens fruit ripening. Auxins, the growth hormone. Indoleacetic acid, IAA, the most important naturally occurring auxin, IAA, is produced at shoot apices and transported away from the tip to influence various plant processes, phototropism and geotropism. Auxins control the bending of plant stems towards light, phototropism, and the growth of roots towards gravity, geotropism, ensuring optimal positioning. Stimulating root development. They play a crucial role in stimulating the development and growth of new roots, essential for plant anchorage and nutrient absorption. Apical dominance. Auxins cause apical dominance, which means the main central stem grows more strongly, suppressing the growth of lateral side buds. Fruit development and seed dormancy. Auxins promote the development of fruits and help in breaking seed dormancy, allowing seeds to germinate and sprout. Delaying leaf fall. They help delay the abscission, natural shedding of leaves, keeping them attached to the plant for a longer period. Agricultural applications of plant hormones. Artificial propagation. Auxins in rooting powders induce root formation in cuttings and help knit together grafted plant parts. Weed control. Synthetic auxins like 2,4-D used as selective herbicides to kill broadleaf weeds without harming grasses. Parthenocarpy. Auxins and gibberellins cause flowers to develop into seedless fruits without fertilization. Preservation. Cytokinins prevent yellowing in stored vegetables, while growth inhibitors prevent sprouting in stored onions and potatoes. Comparing plant and animal hormonal systems. Similarities. Both act as chemical messengers. Both are needed in small amounts. Both are produced in one part and transported to another. Both can interact with other hormones for different effects. Differences. Plant hormones are not produced in specialized glands. Plant hormone effects are more general and concentration dependent. Plant responses are typically slower than animal responses. Plant hormones primarily affect growth, rather than immediate physiological changes. Hormonal disorders summary. Thyroxine. Thyroid. Undersecretion can lead to cretinism, sluggishness, and goiter. Oversecretion causes hyperactivity and restlessness. Insulin, pancreas. Too little insulin results in diabetes mellitus. Too much can cause hypoglycemia and excessive hunger. Somatotropin, pituitary. Insufficient somatotropin leads to dwarfism. Excessive amounts result in gigantism. Parathormone, parathyroid. Low levels can cause muscle spasms. High levels may lead to fragile, soft bones. Adrenaline, adrenal medulla. Undersecretion impairs emergency response. Oversecretion can cause anxiety and overexcitement. Sex hormones, gonads. Deficient levels lead to poor sexual development. Excessive levels can cause abnormal development and urges. Key takeaways. Hormones as chemical messengers. Hormones, produced by specialized glands in animals and various plant tissues, act as chemical messengers to coordinate biological processes across target organs or tissues. Endocrine system hierarchy. In animals, the pituitary gland often acts as a master gland, controlling others. Plant hormones, however, operate in a more distributed, less centralized manner. Homeostatic regulation. Hormones are crucial for maintaining internal balance through intricate feedback mechanisms. Disruptions in this balance, due to under- or oversecretion, can lead to various disorders. Practical applications. Our understanding of hormonal systems has paved the way for significant advancements in agriculture, e.g., plant growth regulators, and medicine, e.g., hormone replacement therapies.